What's going on, everybody? It's your favorite dating coach, Elliot Scott, and today we're going to go over what to do if some bitch comes over and takes your man. She's not a bitch, but she takes your man that you rightfully deserve, that you probably been working hard towards, that you got the confidence to talk to. You guys been building this chemistry. You feel like he likes you back. This could be the one, whatever the excuse is. And then this chick comes up and says, "Hey, I'm interested in the same man too," right? This just creates a competition. Well, here's what you do. The first thing I would say is don't be your own worst enemy. I say that through personal experience. I remember there were times where I would freak out over nothing and I would come off really needy, really clingy. I would make a stupid mistake. I would make a stupid assumption. I would come on a little strong, asking about their situation, and so on and so forth. And the reason I want you to ask this, or not, no, you're not asking them anything, actually. I take that back. You're not asking them anything. But the reason I want you to ask yourself this, if she's an actual threat, and to assess the situation, is because I don't want you doing something stupid or saying something stupid or acting stupid when there's no reason to be. Again, I remember I would do this all the time. This girl back then, this girl I liked, or the same girl as always, right? We're talking about the same girl. She would be talking to this guy, and I would freak over it. And not freak really, but I would ask about it, and there's no reason for me to ask. It's none of my business. Okay, I let her do her thing. And it was better that I shouldn't have asked her, because she would get mad. She would always be like, "Dude, there's nothing going on. This is just a friend. This is just this. This is just that. And it really was. So the first thing you need to do is see if there's actually something going on between these, if this guy even likes her. I don't know how you're going to find that out. I just found that out through observation and trust. But don't be your own worst enemy. That's number one. Number two is you have to understand the hierarchy and the power each and every one of you have in the situation, okay? In this certain situation, if you and the girl are going after the same guy, that guy is, in this totem pole, that guy's at the very top. He has all the validation. He's scarce. He has value. He has social proof because these women are chasing him, right? You both want him, but there's only one of him. He is scarce. His value is through the roof. So you might be tempted to do some things, and she also might be tempted to do some things to get ahead of the competition or to win the trophy, the prize, him, right? So you have to understand what the hell or the power you each have. That's very important. And what I mean by that also is like comparing yourself to this girl too. Don't compare yourself to her. One, it's weak. If the guy finds out you're doing it, or feels like you're doing it, or feels that this girl's a threat to you, it's going to lower your value so much it's not even funny. Because he's going to, again, subconsciously, it's like an anchor, a trigger, right? When he sees that, he's going to think, well, there must be a reason why she thinks that this other girl's better, or there must be a reason she's acting like this around this girl. What's wrong with her, right? There must be something wrong with her. That's seriously how logical guys are. Okay, so when you compare yourself to her, what happens is she becomes the model. She becomes the standard that you're trying to live up to. Do not do that. If you are creating a hierarchy, right, he's going to be at the top because you both want him. Then it's going to be her, because that's your competition. That's who you feel like you need to be, or you need to beat, or that's your standard. I got to be better than this, right? And when that happens, guess what? You're at the bottom because you're the one seeking validation. You are trying to seek validation from this guy, and you're trying to seek validation for yourself to be ahead of this girl. So do not compare yourself to that girl, and watch the body language and actions and things you do, so the guy doesn't think that this girl is a better option than you. And the third thing is, I could say read my book, because my book will tell you exactly what to do. Again, it's free. It's below. I say in every video, but it's an important book. But I'm not going to do that. Just so if you don't get the book. You know, I can tell you to work on your confidence. You already heard that. I can tell you to work on your bettering yourself, become the best version of yourself. You don't want to hear that shit. I know you don't, because I'm the same way. I was like, no, give me some real value, okay? So the things I'm going to tell you to work on the most is your social proof and your value. And your social proof and value are one thing, sorry. And then your sex appeal. Guys have some weakness for sex appeal. I'm not saying show cleavage. I'm not saying put out or anything like that. But it's called the elusiveness, right? You have to be elusive. You have to let this guy know that not without playing hard to get, that it's easy for him to get you, but it's hard for other guys to get you, because that makes you look valuable. He's going to think, holy shit, I have something that these other men don't. Why else would she be attracted to me? And, you know, why would she want me and these other guys can't get her? He's not going to pass up that opportunity if you do it straight to his face, make it very obvious and to the point, and he knows what's going on, you know, and you have, again, some value. You have some social proof. Now, to build the social proof, what you want to do is, again, you have to come off scarce. The reason he's so powerful in this situation because of all the social proof he has. He sees that, or maybe he doesn't, but, you know, in your eyes, he has a high value, high social proof because you both want him. You want to be in his position. You want that power, okay? You want to be the one who has all these guys going after you, who has, even if you don't, and which a lot of people don't, right? Fake it till you make it. You have to come off of the body language, the voice, the tonality, the way you walk, the frame, the atmosphere, the aura, right? That you're the fucking shit, and that all guys want you, even if they don't, even if you don't feel that way, even if you feel like, oh, I'm not that level, I'm not that attractive. Do not do that, because the other girl will win, okay? You have to feel like I'm the fucking shit. All guys want me, including you. And you might think this is so, like, you know, cliche and just nonchalant, you know, just like, this is ridiculous. Like, what are you telling me, dude? I'm telling you the most important thing to a guy is sex appeal, value, and social proof. You seriously have to come off like you're in his position, like all guys want you, because that makes you valuable. That makes you scarce. What makes something valuable is its scarcity. And if he feels like he can lose you, then he's going to try harder to win you over. Again, don't play hard to get, but don't be easy either. You know, like I said, you have to come off elusive. You have to come off like alluring. Like, he has to know that you can leave anytime, you know, but you are interested. And if you do those things, if you read my book, if you don't, you know, compare yourself to the other girl, again, because that will create a hierarchy, that will make you look like you're validating and things like that, then you have a much better chance to get the guy. So I could go into detail and tell you, you know, you should do this, you should do that, ABC, XYZ. But I don't think that's going to help, because I don't know your current situation. I don't, you know, just to give you kind of like basic tips, don't overdo anything. Don't over text. Don't put out. Especially don't over text. If you don't know how to text the guy, I think I have a video on it. I'll link it somewhere. How to text a guy and ask him out, right? And if you don't know how much you should text the guy, I'm one of those people that the woman should do a little more of the chasing. But she shouldn't over chase. You should reach out, okay? If he doesn't comment, reach out again in 3 days. If he doesn't reach out after that, the second time, you're done. He has to come to you. If you reach out twice like that, he doesn't care. I'm sorry to tell you that, but that's just how it is. He doesn't give a shit, okay? Again, if you want more detail on that, read my book. I go into extreme detail on the rules. Like, I think in the first like 50 pages, I'm talking about like the top 10 things that you need to master. And I go into great detail on them for things like this. But a lot of women will, I think the main problem in this situation is that a lot of women will try to overdo it, or try to, you know, win the, like you want, they feel like they have to outdo the other girl, when that's wrong. That's not the way to do it. When you start reacting, you lose power, okay? Like think of it like this. If I'm in your face, like yelling in your face, like, you know, I'm like, hey, you stupid fucking bitch, you da 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 da, you know, if I'm doing all that kind of stuff and you're reacting to it, you're like, oh my God, oh, what's he doing? What's he doing? You lose power. I gain power. I'm moving forward. I'm being aggressive with my voice, and you're backing up, and you're like, oh my God. However, if I'm in your face like this, right, and you're laughing and you're looking around like this guy, right, and everyone's like, yeah, that guy's a fucking idiot. I look like a fucking idiot. You gain power. So don't try to react. Try to gain ground. And I think if you do that, you're going to be very successful. So with that being said, there you guys go. Simple, to the point. If you leave a comment if you have a specific situation, I can maybe help you with that, or get an email session with me. I'll leave the link below. But other than that, I think that's just very basic stuff. I can't get into detail because I don't know your situation. So with that being said, I love you guys. Peace.